We are within shouting distance of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as we get set for football on the lakeside here at Cleveland Browns Stadium. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Cleveland Browns. The byes are over. It's now a 4-week sprint to the finish, and we are underway here in Week 15. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Going quickly out wide to Moore. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down. You look at this Bears defense, and they're squarely in the middle of the pack against the run this year, number 16 in the NFL.
And this game for them is all about the line of scrimmage. Winning that battle, using their leverage, being the low man with power to take the offensive linemen and run them back into their own backfield and try and create some lost yardage plays.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. Now it's Watson. And right away, he lost the football. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You talked about this as training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Browns at 11-2 now. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them, and I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 33. Here's Watson. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
A 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Off of play action, it's Watson. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Following that sack, Watson and the Browns backed up for a 3rd and long. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with his 28th touchdown. Drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most in a single year. And the Browns are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point good by Hopkins. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Kamara. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 9. They run it again with Kamara. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes, we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Fields to throw on 3rd and 1. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. Cooper Kupp, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Santos with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball. I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. This thrown quickly out to Cooper. There he goes left side. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. These two teams all tied after one. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. And that is taken in by Njoku. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
That's another Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Right back to Njoku. He will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down.
Just picking up yardage and bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Forced out. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Deshaun Watson, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Browns have taken the lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They currently sit one game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. But, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their 1st sack of the contest.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Fields. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Well, they picked up the 1st down, but I'm just going to say it. I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot, and it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
Well, it wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on that bone.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
First down, Chicago.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. Ooh, the juke. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Alvin Kamara with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1, running back one, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
2nd and 10. He's got the connection to Cooper. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Faking the give. Now Watson. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go.
On first down, it's Fields. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Fields. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Kamara up the middle. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now it's Fields. They'll get this one to Cup, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now a pitch out to Kamara. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Fields going to hurry his guys to the line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Had no command that time, man. Got a little too much heat on it. Don't you think, Parker?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. Santos' kick is up and through, and they take a 17-14 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's going to be incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before the break. Watson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They start the second half with Kamara. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The 71 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead, because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
Fields on first down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Browns defense has a touchdown. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Looking for Cooper Kupp again, 2 in a row. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. His throw incomplete.
Offense is moving a little bit, have them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap, Fields. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot it. It's incomplete.
They have to forgive him just a little bit here because he's out of the pocket trying to make a play. When he rushes this throw, it just wings it downfield right over the head of his wide open receiver.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Fields. Over the middle, complete. That's more. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Again, Fields. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Off play action, Fields. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. He can't get him down. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Fields to Kmet there for a Chicago 1st.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
first down carry. It's Kamara. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Chicago. Alvin Kamara, his second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Browns drive about to get started. Watson changing the play. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Across midfield. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 62 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game. Not sure exactly what he saw that made him decide to hand it off, but a great decision and a fantastic run.
From our vantage point, what he saw was a defense that got out of its lanes, got out of its gaps, and they were pretty much running to the quarterback, viewing him as the bigger threat. And look at that wide open space, and he rumbled for big-time yardage.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line.
Now Watson. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. Touchdown! David Njoku, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Browns have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. He's got a man, complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Bears. Michael Thomas, 75 yards. And the Bears have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. That's good for 28 yards. He's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, He just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And now an audible here into something else. Watson off play action. That's to the right side and complete to the Joker. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now Watson, he's going to move him around.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
They run it again with Chubb. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
You can do it, baby. It's about time, fellas.
Now a 3rd and 6. On the move to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. Good sizable run there by Deshaun Watson on the RPO.
That's in his DNA as a quarterback. He's been doing that since high school. He understands the RPO game as well as any quarterback in the league, and he makes excellent decisions. And when he takes off and goes, his team's pretty happy about it.
To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Bears' 9-yard line.
And Chubb will try the middle here. And Bear his way into the end zone for the Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Fields. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, They'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Now 2nd and 4. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Here's 1st down. Now Fields. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Inside of a minute to go now. 2 timeouts left. Still in pretty good shape.
I think they're in excellent shape here if they use the timeouts judiciously and use the sideline as an additional timeout.
Here's Fields. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Santos with the extra point. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it. And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Now Watson going to change the look here. Watson. Completes to Njoku. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save the timeout.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
To throw, Watson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. And now they'll shift things around. Now Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
Here's Watson. Oh, Cooper with a nice grab. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's fourth down. An audible here to get a new look. Desperation time. Watson on fourth down. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all.
Nigga. Why can't I play like that every goddamn game? I don't know why I'm so locked in, nigga. That pass rush is cheese. They don't even have answer yet, nigga. They don't even have an answer yet, nigga. Let's go. Big W. We need to fucking win out, bro. I need to win out. I was so locked in for this game. Chase Young and Montez Sweat. You could just feel it. Talking about I shouldn't have traded them first. Nigga, is you crazy? Is you crazy, nigga? Is you crazy?
That offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Chicago, they're not going to go quietly here as the win moves them now to 8-6 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Browns, this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans.
Oh my
That'll
goodness.
do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew
What
as
a money
well.
drive.
We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
We just bet on the kid. This is a Cooper. I was supposed to, bro. This is a DJ Moore X Factor game, but he had DJ Moore bracketed. I'm telling you, he had him bracketed all game. I was looking for DJ Moore a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you. The fucking pick six I threw to DJ Moore. The one time I threw to that nigga. The one time I fucking threw wrong. So I definitely didn't get I only got like one catch with DJ Moore. I got like nothing with that nigga. But I think the play is to keep doing zone with this thing, cause +1 speed. Let's go, baby. Fuck with me. The long way, the strong way. Scrambler. Bro, I keep getting throw power with Fields too. 94. I will definitely take that. Scrambler is the best one to upgrade, I'm telling y'all. Huge win. But yeah, I definitely didn't get this shit. Yeah, definitely not. I knew it. He got like no receptions. Let me look. I let nigga, but I'm like, goodness gracious. He had Denzel Ward on him all game, and it was just absolutely. I wouldn't say he was boxed. He was probably open sometimes, but like, bro, where the fuck is What's it? Oh yeah. Let me see. DJ Moore had like 0 fucking catches, bro. Oh, he had 3. Wow. I mean, could have fooled me. It was the Cooper Cup game. Finally got Cooper Cup active, and then had a Heem with fucking Michael Thomas. Bro, his route running is still good. Niggas sleep. Route running is what matters in this game. It's not just speed anymore. I kind of prefer like really good route runners over everything. That's just me. But oh my goodness, huge win. Then we got the Cardinals next week. Losing to the damn Vikings, them beating the Browns. Like, come on now. Come on now. Wake the fuck up, Buckaroo. Fucking suck. I fucking suck, bro. Alright. Getting off this shit. GG.